I have clothes on. It's just I have no shirt on. It's hot up here. Here's a weird one that ties into the thing the other night where I was talking about how they can read your fucking thoughts, or how it seems like they can read your thoughts. I'm reading about a musician, some artist the other night, a guy that I wasn't really too familiar with. He was in a band called Spirit, whatever. And I'm looking at his background, and I noticed looking through his the information for his records that Joe Walsh played guitar on one of his albums, the guy from the Eagles, because the band was recording Hotel California next door while he was recording his album, this guy I'm reading about. And I'm like, oh, cool. He had Joe Walsh play on it. That's cool. Now I'm on my phone. I switch over later to my Samsung Pad to do something else. And the first news story that comes up on my feed is Joe Walsh. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, are they seeing through my eyes? But then I remembered, the way you see is your eyes actually, you know, this sounds crazy, but this is how it works, shoots out a beam. It puts, a beam comes out of your eyes, reads information that you're looking at, and then returns to your eyeballs and feeds that information to your brain. That's how you see. So it's catching that frequency somehow, so it knows what I'm seeing. But the other thing that got me thinking was, if they can intercept that frequency, they can put anything they want there to send it back to my brain, so that I'm looking at something I'm not looking at, or they're switching out what I'm looking at to be something else. And I think they have some kind of technology like that, because occasionally they test it. They had that thing a couple years ago about, like, does the dress look blue to you, or does it look yellow to you? I think what that is that has something to do with it, because what they want, and what I think they would do with this, is they could make it so that you and someone else could look at the same thing and see something different, even though you're both looking at the same thing. Can you imagine the visionary fucking tactic that could be? Wow. Because their whole thing is about dividing people. Divide. We're already divided into different people, because, and this is some people don't, I don't know how they feel about this. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're all one thing. We're one being, broken up into all these other little beings here. We're one consciousness, but we're presenting ourselves as individuals, but we're really not. We're one thing. So they already got us split up that way. So they're always looking for new ways to further divide you, you know, for getting fights with people. That's what's going on right now. The divisionary fucking machine is turned on all the way. Right, left, gay, straight, black, white. They're getting really intense with that. So it just made me think, that is something they would do, of course. But I don't know. I had that thought, and for some reason lately I feel like every fucking thought I have, I need to commit to video. I don't know why, but the thing is, right, sometimes I think about this shit and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. I forget about it. I'm not gonna write, you know. I mean, I could type on my notepad and the phone, but yeah, that's a lot of work.